Welcome to another wonderful live stream Monday. And as you can see in front of me, I've got something different. Today we are doing drill snakes. And I've been working on some other stuff before the stream, so I might show that off a little bit later. Let me make sure everything is set up right. Live chat is running. I'm going to zoom a little bit. There we go. All right. And again, the music is far too loud. There we go. Of course, as soon as I say that, it goes down. All right. Just going to give these a dry brush of white, except for the snake part. Hey, Sauntering Spellcaster, this is a kit bash. It's a Necron unit. For this part here, it's the dudes that are floating with claws, and then this piece here is the arm piece to a Mechanicus Cataphron Destroyer, Cataphracт, whatever the walker, the GoBot. This is one of his arms. So these are actually for the Zenith, who won the contest with last month's work and production stuff, work and production contest. And he is he's making his own army, but he said he needed something that looked like snakes that could drill. So I'm like, gotcha. I'll come up with something. And this is what I came up with. So a little digital kit bash / just throwing parts together that make sense. I'm not even sure these are the right scale. I didn't know if he needed swarms or whatnot. I'm just like, drill snakes! So how's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? Hope you're having a good Monday. I hope the weekend was good for you. Did you guys go out and play any games this weekend? Oh, I make sure live chat's on. All right, so there's the first pass of just the dry brushing on them. And now his army color is white. So what we're gonna do is these these armor panels on the back here, we're gonna do those white, but of course they are on drills, so they are going to get beat the hell up as we go forward. I'm just slapping paint everywhere. So add a little water to this. So we're going to paint these white. The white doesn't have to look great because, like I said, we are going to dirty it up and rust it and bust it. Good evening, Steve. How are you doing tonight? Back to orcs and gobbers. Orcs, gobbos. My one true love. Realize I'm kind of traveling again. Let's go down. Here we go. So we've got our white done. While we're waiting for that to dry for like 2 minutes, I'll show you a little bit of what I've been working on with the terrain that I put together. Let's see, let me make sure you got no white on me because this terrain's definitely not white. Let's start with this one. I can't even see it. Zoom out. There we go. So I have a satellite dish here. A little bit of color splash all around it, make it a little bit more interesting, but a dilapidated radar dish. And the next thing I have handy to show you is this sensor tower. So there is going to be a video on me putting these together and painting them in the near future. Alright, so back to these. Back to these. We're going to zoom in again. Zoom in again. There we go. Why does my camera look all choppy now? Think of a 6,000 point horde, 2,000 each of the Mantic flea bags, GW night goblins and their spiders, and printing the steppe goblins based on GW wolf riders with fuzzy hats. Awesome. That sounds awesome. I love it. Okay, we are going to start with the metals, and for that we're going to start with broadsword silver, if I can find it. It's polished silver. We don't want that yet. There we go, broadsword silver. I made these bases like on the FDM printer just because I knew they were going to be a little bit top heavy. So let's go to this. These look interesting. They are interesting. They are snakes or drill worms. They are for the Zenith, who won our work in production for the Discord last month. He's making his own army of he's designing his own models for the Robot Legion, And so that's what these guys are for. They're going to be Robot Legion models. Definitely had fun coming up with the design for these, looking at the just random parts that I had laying around. That's fine. Like I said, that white, it's going to get so beaten up, I don't care if I hit it with the thing or with anything. We're going to turn that down a hair. Just a hair. Drill snakes. Drill snake. I'm such a child. Drill snake. Ooh, so what do we got coming up? We got our tournament here in Flint. Hey, ready for your tournament? We got our tournament coming up in 2 weeks. Well, like 13 days, 12 days. And we are, sure, I'll say we're ready. We're at the point now where we could fire it off right now and it would be fine. But we want to make it that much better. So I just finished an entire table's worth of terrain that I got specifically for the tournament. And I'm also making a video on it, making a video on painting it and putting it together. So it is going to be fun. Now, I have run many tournaments before, but this is the first one with like my name attached to it. So it's kind of just, I want to make it better and better. So I'm pulling stuff together, like my gaming group up here, we're all pulling stuff together. As it sits right now, like, this could change before the day, but we're going to be using the official OPR mission. So there's going to be some progressives and some end of game scoring. So just be ready to come and have fun. This guy missed his tail spike. Well, maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. We're gonna see how it goes off and how much wear and tear we're gonna have on the venue, which is one of our guys' house, and we'll make some decisions after that. Pretty much, I'm already thinking about the next one. For yeah. Apparently, I have the most open tournament format compared to all the other ones that I've seen. Everyone else is like, you pick one army and you stick to it. I'm like, no, mix and match your army. Get in there. Tools to stuff up. Stuff you think is going to work together. Pull units from different armies. 2 armies max, because they had to put some kind of limit on it. Everyone else is all about army segregation, and segregation is wrong. And we'll see how that plays out. Maybe there's reason you're not supposed to mix the armies for a tournament, and we'll find out. Okay, yeah, that's what we got going on. We got the 60-40 split. See, they know what's up. And I really like that because some armies you can just build to a theme that way. Like my shipbreaker Dwarven Guilds army, they have drones. Stuff that's supposed to go through the cracks and go find things on the other side. A bunch of Retman weapon teams with undead. Oh, okay, I mean that's interesting. Yeah, the 60-40 is the official limit. So you have to have 60% in one, and 40. You're allowed to take up to 40% in another. Well, we'll see. I have a feeling they are going to be going to a new home here shortly. All right. Let's make sure. Why do you look naked? Because you're naked. There we go. Let's see what else. I'm going to be ordering a webcam here pretty soon, so this way I can do some more talking type videos. And you know, I won't have to do any weird editing. What was that? King of the Hill type? Get a King of the Hill type. Every time you won, your opponent became your subordinate. One with 3 additional armies under my command. Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. Now, so the second round is 2v2 and so on. So now we are going to go and do the base stuff while we let that dry. And we're going to do my favorite stuff. Rust. Who said that I do too much brown? You're absolutely right. I love my browns. So I got them all mixed up. I'll put them back on the conga line here. Oh, I got plenty of rust on that terrain. Don't you worry about it. Let's see. Well, there's all the big stuff is buried, but there's plenty of rust on it. I went for mostly concrete, just to change it up for my own personal mixes. Two. Oh. Yeah, I should really remember to mute Discord before I use this phone to record, but it is what it is. So what's going on out in the world today? What do we want to talk about? Oh, don't drop it. That's right. What's your stance on using robot-type minis for tin boys and orc lists? I like it. There is, what's his name? God, I got half of his freaking catalog. Gear Guts. He makes some pretty cool tin boys. They all just look like straight Terminators. Or they look like mini dreads. And I have I have about 40 of those in a box somewhere. Alright, so what are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do next? We are gonna beat up that white panel. I forgot how easy it is to paint like Necron parts. Silver, and you're pretty much good. Where is my... This is terrible. You all come to my live streams just to see me search through my freaking paint pile. Where is my silver? I know you're up here somewhere. Well, that's cool. There's so many people out there making models. It's right freaking in front of me. There's so many people out there making models. I can't keep track of who does what. But, ooh, almost out of that. Not like it was back in the day. Wait, I'm doing this backwards. Hold on. Had an outbreak of common sense. Oh, Scoutisfer, yes. The one with the like the tactical walker that's shooting into the alien hives thing. Yes, I have seen that, and it's very nice. There we go. We gotta beat it up with this first. Yeah, I think it's very cool. I hope that that's just, showing off the dioramas that they are going to be doing in the future. More stuff along those lines, please. Hey, if there's ever a game that could do with Gundam stuff, it's definitely OPR. That. Alright, so that's done. Now, we can go in with the silver. That's cool. Okay, we're doing this pass just to make sure that we get the panels looking good, and then All the silver is going to get this. All right. I love it when people use the Army Forge to make armies for whatever they think is cool. Okay, so we got that. A little extra shiny right now, but it's okay. We're going to beat it up later. I keep saying I love beating up models. Walking away with zap gun. I said, if you put the rules to it and it's got a point value, sure. That reminds me of the last D&D game I ran. I allowed homebrew stuff just because I've been playing so I've DM'd D&D for so damn long. And I was like, make something cringe. And he comes in with stuff from solo leveling. I was like, oh, okay, this will be fun to break you. And then for the Inquisitor game, we started it up Saturday. Well, we made characters Saturday, and I got the very beginning of the plot hooks dropped on them. And they are going to be going... Right now, they think they're going to go fight Necrons. But they are deployed in the Ghoul Stars. So, it's me. There's always got to be a twist to it. They're not going to be fighting Necrons. Okay, we did that. Now we're going to go for some little fresh rust for the base. This is just going to be dry brushed on there. Now we got a couple of symbols on there. For those, we are going to do those. What would they be? They'd be like a wrought iron. No, it's the grandiose. They're going to be like copper or something. Let's go with true copper. So we'll start with this, and then I actually get to pull out my verdigris. Wherever the heck that went. There it is. Yeah, we're going to pull that out later. So that's and a little bit of this. So well, hell, there's like two of them. All right. What's another color we can put on these snake heads? I don't know. I think about it, just hit them with the marine juice. That should be fine there. So let's finish up on these bases. Let's finish up on these bases. We're gonna put them in gray concrete. And I am nearly out. Oh, good lord! I spooged myself. I need a new paper towel. There we go. There you are. There's a hair on my finger. That's what it is. Okay, let me adjust down a little bit. There we go. Okay, looks like some wet concrete there. Or concrete powder. Clean that up. All right. Now we get to go in with the verdigris on those pieces of copper. Anything I'm looking forward to with the rules update? That's a, that's, I don't know, I'm treating the rules update kind of as an unknown unknown. Or a known unknown. I know there's stuff I'm not going to know. It sounds weird to say that, but I am just going into the update with open eyes and open arms to see what kind of craziness comes out. We could do something like that. That. Scorch marks. How are we going to do scorch? I have an idea. Pull out the burnt umber. On this race, well, these are just custom models for the Robot Legion. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, the Zenith won the Work in Production contest last month, and he's making his own custom army. So he said he was looking for something to represent that. So I was like, hey, I'll work on something, and this is what I came up with. Oh, I missed the whole bottom of that. So that one's solid, so that one won't get scorched. This one is not, and oh look, I didn't do it, so it's a good thing we're going in with this. Same thing on this one. I don't know entirely what he has so far. I know that he posts stuff on my work production channel on my Discord. But as far as like where he keeps it, if he wants to show it off, I'm not sure where that is. Well, awesome. So yeah, if you do the work production contest, this is generally something that you would win if you are winners. I'll do a unit or a character for you, or a unit and a character if they're small, and if you show me that you have the files, or if you want me to just kind of go nuts like this. Like the three-legged scorpions? Yeah. Okay, so we start with that. We'll do a little black. There we go, looks burnt off. Sooty. And then, where are you? I saw you. Oh, it's right in front of me again. Little plate mail. Well, that sounds like fun. campaigns are always a great way to get into an army. I'm hoping that I get my hands on a Broken Truth box here pretty soon. That way I can show off all the fresh new plastics that OPR is coming out with. I'm just curious to see it. I was talking with an OPR guy yesterday about it, and he was like, I didn't think you wanted it. You print more than anybody else I know. I'm like, yeah, but I want to show off your plastics, man. Alright. Gonna let all that part dry. Very dry. Driest. The driest. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to rim the bases. I don't normally do that before they're totally done, but yeah, why not? With my really crappy base brush. I've had this thing for like 15 years and she just keeps going. So what are you guys working on out there? Where we get to spend our Mondays and Thursday nights. I love hearing when you guys are making progress on stuff. Speaking of Thursday night, the next thing I got queued up to paint is something completely different. For a game that I've had my eye on for forever, but just haven't taken the plunge yet. Pretty much. The three-legged scorpions. Those are just, I think you're just talking about the one-page rules ones. The Tri-Scorpion Walkers. Or not the Tri-Scorpion Walkers, but the, yeah, I forgot the name of the unit off the top of my head, but yeah, it's dudes with 3 legs. If you head over to My Mini Factory and look under one-page rules and the Robot Legions, see if those are the ones you're talking about. Okay. Yes, I shall show you what I'm working on that is, or I'm going to be working on that is completely different. Let me just clean this up real quick. Oh, I've made a mess. Oh, I've made a mess. Okay. So, next up for Thursday is going to be Turnip 28. I finally jumped into this, and these guys are going to be so dirty. It's going to be great. I got 18 fodder all ready to go. And then I got a bunch of other stuff that's already printed, I just haven't put together yet. So this is going to be Thursday. Whee! Can you listen to me? Okay. I rolled up an emo suppressed human in 5 parsecs. Didn't have any good models for that, so I'm painting one up. A cool cowboy android character. Awesome. Got to just realize these things remind me of the Canadian sci-fi film Screamers. Yes. Scree! Alright, I think, oh, got a little bit more on the bases to dry. Ooh. I don't think I've seen a good, well, that would definitely be something just to search the internet for. Goblin King STLs. I'm sure you just get a bunch of regular goblins. Alright, so here we go. We got our marine juice. This is mostly dry. Alright, here we go. Bloop. Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't dry. But yeah. Yeah, I like the way that's working there. Do everything except for that green. We'll keep that green looking nice and dry. But that is what they're going to come out like. Oh, stop it. Well, I hope things are going well for you two. We came close. We I Uncle C weighs himself a lot because he's trying to lose some weight, and he lost like 15 pounds in the garage just in water weight. Because let me tell you, it sucks out there. Yeah, my garage just traps heat too. I need to before next year. I need to get on the roof and just drill some freaking vent holes up there. Can't put a portable air conditioner because the wiring is so bad that I did that 2 years ago. And oh yeah, we got fans mounted in the windows. It just doesn't. They were so humid that it was just felt like it was pushing water on us. But I tried a portable air conditioner a couple years ago, and the wiring is so weird that not only did the breaker for the garage popped, but that breaker also controls the whole second story of the house. So everything went kaboom. I'm like, well, shit, I can't do that anymore. These guys can't be totally shiny. They are burrowing units. Yeah, I got 2 box fans mounted in the windows of the garage, so the air is going through. It's just the problem is that last weekend it was like 102 degrees with over 80% humidity, so it was just water. Everything was just thick. All right, so that's it. Let's see if we can't pull this up for a close-up with my dirty hand behind it. These are our drill snakes. Rah. These are going to be going to a lovely home. Going to be in Zenith's army, and hopefully we'll see it again someday. Yeah. Okay, what else we got? We got the Turnip 28 stuff. We got the Lust Brothers are all done. They're ready to get paint again. You can see up here, I still haven't touched the band that we did last week. They're still sitting where they are because I've just been so busy with everything else. Yeah, I got a terrain video coming out next Saturday, and then this Wednesday it is the 4th mission in the campaign. 4th or 5th? I do. I need to get some big fans, but I don't know. Again, they might pop the breakers. So guys, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'm terrible at outros. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you guys are having fun painting things, keeping your brushes wet, keeping the hobby alive, and I hope you're having fun playing OPR wherever you are. And I'll see you again for another live stream on Thursday. Good night.